I think I've got internet issues, so the video didn't come on. So let's keep it moving. So yes, people, another episode of Real Ball Talk today. Premier League review as usual, Sunday night. We've got the guys here as always. Jalil, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, good man, good. You know, I'm in a good mood. When Arsenal win, I'm in a good mood. So yeah, I hope you guys are well. And let's get into it.
Yeah, man. No, we're all good, thanks. We're all good, thanks. Valentine, how are you, bro?
Oh, good, man. Oh, good. Good performance today from Arsenal. We're coming for that top four. I'm joking, but yeah, I'm feeling
Wait,
good,
top four, yeah?
It's possible.
Hey.
It's possible.
It's mad, bro. Still, it's mad. But yeah, man. No, we definitely played well. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We actually played well today. Like Leicester, actually, they did not deserve to win. Like they didn't have any chances, bro.
No.
You know the moment of the game that shocked me the most when Pablo Mari paced down Vardy, bro.
Oh my days! I was like, Vardy, you're finished. That's your
yeah, bro. Literally, yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, your career might be over still. Hey, but listen, still. Now we're gonna touch on the Arsenal game. We're gonna touch on the Arsenal game second. We need to start with a big game of the day. We've actually got a Chelsea fan coming on. My close boy Sam should be coming on shortly. He's a mad Chelsea fan, so it'll be good to gauge his thoughts. But yeah, man. So Chelsea United. You know what? It's funny. Let me get the thing up. It's funny because that you see right there, Chelsea 0-0. I actually had that prepared at halftime because I knew where the game was going. I could see it was just going to be a snooze fest. And to be honest, the game just gradually got worse and worse. Like, I thought it was an absolute shock of a match. And yeah, man, it was not much action at all. Hey, hold on a minute. Let me bring him on. Yes, Sam.
Hey!
Yes, Sam. Hey, yeah, like I said, people, this is Sam, big Chelsea fan. He's joined us today just to talk about the Chelsea game. So yeah, man, before I go to Jalil and Valentine, Sam, as a Chelsea fan, give me your thoughts on that game, man.
I thought Rudiger was brilliant, actually. I was saying it in our group chat. If Cavani played, I think easily 4-0 Man United.
4-0?
Yeah. Man, the fuck-ups Mendy was doing. Look at that free kick in the first half, and then the cross he dropped. If Cavani's there, that's in. The shot from McTominay, decent save, but he should have caught it.
Wait, so because we've been speaking about this for a while. Obviously, you're not a big Mendy fan, and I'm not gonna lie. Today there were a couple times where I don't know what the hell he was doing with those punches.
He's a fraud. He's Andy Carroll for Chelsea.
No, Andy Carroll for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wait. So, are you saying you'd rather have Kepa in goal?
No, I'd rather have signed someone decent like Schmeichel or even Ben Foster.
Ben Foster, bro. You take Ben Foster over Mendy?
Yeah.
Nah.
What has Mendy done to deserve this? I thought I mean, some of these saves weren't as convincing, but I think he had a decent game.
Because the defense is more organised.
Yeah. So you think if he was under more shots, he'd be letting them in?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at it. I can't remember who we played. Rudiger own goal. He decided to come, then didn't come, and then that's what happened with that goal.
Yeah, that's true. That's
true. Don't rate him at all.
Yeah. Yes, we got Ed saying yes, big up Sam.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen, I'm gonna come back to you shortly, Sam, in a bit. But you know, what did you make of the game today? Because it was quite boring actually.
Yeah, man, I got it totally wrong because I think I predicted like 3-0. And with that 3-0, I predicted Chelsea to just batter United from start to finish. So it was kind of a shock to me. I thought at times both teams could have really taken the game to the edge, but they didn't. Having said that, I feel like both teams didn't want to drop points because points are needed. Points are needed at this point. The thing I'll say about Mendy, Mendy's not your best goalkeeper, but he's a good shot stopper. And I feel like at the time when you guys signed Mendy, because Kepa wasn't a good shot stopper, he was a good distributor, but I felt like Chelsea at the time needed a shot stopper, and I think Mendy has, done all right. To be fair, I mean, I won't say he's the fraud. I mean, he's not an All Black in that. Do you know what I mean? But he could be better. But having said that, I still think Chelsea should have won this. I think Chelsea was being a bit too safe. Again, Bruno Fernandes didn't turn up for big games. He never turned up for a big game. I expected to see him do the business, do something. But at the end of the day, I predicted 3-0 and I didn't get what I wanted. I fell asleep after the first half, man. I fell asleep after the first half, but it was a boring shit game, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I hear you. Ed saying Chelsea United a shit show now, not like back in the day. Yeah, 2-0 nils this season. Yeah, it was very poor. Valentine, what else you got to add on that, man?
I mean, the Premier League, man. Like, he's followed the trends of all the big games this season so far. He's just been dead, like I don't know how, like for example, like La Liga, Serie A, like the big games this season has actually been popping, but in the Premier League, he hasn't. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like both sides. They don't want to lose. Like, I don't know what it is. But this game today, I'm gonna say it was dead. I mean, the main talking point was a handball. That's when you know that's when you know a game is dead. Like, but yeah, it wasn't really a good game to see. But to be honest, United, they're pretty much gonna finish top 4. And I think Chelsea are going to finish top 4 as well. But yeah, the game on its own, no, it wasn't great. It wasn't great viewing, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. And you know what? Coming back to you, Sam, I guess I'd like to ask, do you think you'll make top 4? And what do you think of Tuchel so far? Because I don't know why you guys are playing 3 at the back, to be honest.
Oh, it's working. I should be unlucky today. I think Giroud was probably the bad choice. I don't know what's up with Abraham. Wasn't even in the squad, but they're keeping their lips shut about that.
Yeah, he's not injured, is he?
No, he's not injured. They haven't said what's wrong with him.
Okay.
He doesn't rate, man.
Yeah,
that's weird. Maybe you can get some money for him in the summer. Yeah, maybe you can get, because I saw Chelsea won Haaland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, the little man. Hey, yes. Now Haaland will be a quality. Jeez, the big man. Jeez, that was better. That was better in the game today. Hey, to be fair, would you have started Timo today?
In the first half, I'm thinking, yeah, this is Timo's game. United were playing high. I'm thinking, yeah, ball over the top, done. But I don't know, second half, they was sitting back a bit. It's like maybe Werner's not the right choice. Keep Giroud on, sit the crosses in. Yeah. No, it's a weird one with Chelsea because you guys are very solid at the back at the moment. You're not really conceding many chances, but I feel like at the same time, like West Ham's gone. He's on the bench. I'll tell you one thing. I'm putting it out there now. I don't think Ziyech should be at Chelsea next season. He doesn't look happy at all.
Yeah, he looks pissed off.
Yeah.
He looks pissed off.
He doesn't look happy.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I don't know.
I would have played Ziyech today. I would have put Werner on the left, not Ziyech. Man. I know he had a good game when he came on against Atletico, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's not the guy. He's not the guy at the moment. I feel like he needs to gel into the team a bit more. He needs to play some cup games. I think if I'm right, you're still in a few cup games. You're in the FA Cup still, Sam?
Yeah, still in the FA Cup, yeah.
Yeah, so you're still in the FA Cup. But I do like, just one thing I do like as well, Sam, I want to get your opinion on it. The 3 at the back, it seems to be working for you, and you've got the guys coming in from the wing and that, doing the business. What do you think? You think that's going to work for you? Do you think you should go back to the back?
I think it will. Chilwell's not getting us forward as much as Alonso would.
Okay.
But yeah, Hudson-Odoi, I think he can be good.
Yeah. Do you rate Hudson-Odoi?
I like Hudson-Odoi, but then on the other hand, I'd rather play Reece James.
Yeah, that's where
nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think Chelsea have a lot of good, talented players, but
A lot.
It's about fitting them into a system.
Yep.
Like, yeah, Chelsea's weakest area for me is probably at centre back right now.
Shouldn't have let Tomori go. That was a joke.
That was a weird one again. And to be fair, Sam, you know what? You were one of the ones that was saying it from early that you wanted Lampard gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, Lampard made a few questionable decisions towards the end of his time, and letting Tomori go and giving AC Milan that option to buy, I don't know, that's something you might regret.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I swear if they actually do want to activate it, Chelsea can't stop it, isn't it?
No, can't.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. But yeah, man. But listen, Valentine. In terms of Chelsea, you said you think they'll finish top 4. What about Champions League? Do you think they'll go through against Atletico?
I mean, I think they should because only because Atletico is kind of facing Chelsea at the wrong time because they have quite a few players are injured, and also the injuries has kind of impacted their league form as well. They've been losing games recently as well, so I think Chelsea will go through only because they're playing Atletico at the right time. Yeah,
and they won their first leg 1-0 as well, actually, which was their away leg as well. So they got their away goal and a clean sheet. Yeah. So it's a good result for Chelsea, but
I thought we were going to struggle.
Yeah, I thought you were as well.
Jorginho, no Kante.
Yeah, what do you think about Jorginho as well?
I thought he should have played today. Was he on the bench?
I don't think he was.
No.
I don't think he was. No, you know what? He's been playing well for under Tuchel.
Yeah, he has. But then again, I'm saying that Kovacic is our unsung hero.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's quality. He's quality.
Yeah, he is quality. He's quality, but no one raves about him because he doesn't get goals and assists.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But he's a brilliant player. I really like Kovacic. I don't know. I feel like Chelsea have so many ingredients to be a top team. I don't know what's quite lacking at the minute. I think you're lacking a top striker and you're lacking a top defender. And maybe you're probably
lacking a top striker. We just give Werner a couple of games up top.
Yeah, true.
He's still playing left wing. I'm thinking Tuchel comes in, Werner's going to play striker, but no, he's still left wing.
That's true. That's true. So, and what about Mount? Because it seems like you guys are kind of just fitting him in on the wing.
Yeah.
Like, for me, he should either be playing in the middle or not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I like him. Yeah, I think he should be. Because at the moment, I don't know, this might sound weird, but I don't feel like Kante's playing well.
No?
On the ball. Off the ball, he's still making his tackles. I feel like on the ball, Jorginho gives you a bit more. But
Kante had a better game today compared to others. Like he won a lot of these battles and stuff. Yeah. I like Mount, but I just didn't like the comparison I heard today from Keane today. I was fuming. They compared Mount to Scholes. He said they say he had an impact on a game like Scholes. I was like, what? Like if he said something like, "Oh, I can see some key areas of Scholes," then I'd be like, okay, cool. But when he said that, yeah, I'm comparing him to Scholes like very happily. I just thought Keane needs to get out of Sky Sports, bro, because you're chatting the most shit.
Yeah. Well, Roy Keane, I don't usually mind Roy Keane because he's straight out. But yeah, there's everyone sometimes is going to say some mad things, and that's probably up there still.
Did you see the clip of him and Jamie Redknapp? Kind of heated debate. Yeah, Jamie Redknapp is face.
We're talking about Tottenham still. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. But listen, Sam, obviously, I appreciate you doing this. I guess I just wanted to ask a couple more questions. So, who would you sign in the summer if you were Chelsea? Who would be your top priority?
Sounds silly. You know, I really like at the minute Harvey Barnes.
Oh, the Leicester, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's quality.
He's a good winger. He's a good winger. He's a good winger.
Way he runs with the ball, I think it'd be perfect for us. Like a realistic signing. Obviously, I'm coming out and say Ronaldo or Messi, but realistically, Harvey Barnes.
Yeah. I mean, you don't think Haaland's realistic? It's
just patching over the cracks again.
Yeah.
Chelsea don't play that football. Chelsea pass it from the left to the right, to the left to the right. You've got fucking Werner up front. Hit the ball over the top and let him run.
Yeah.
But if you got Haaland, you can change your style to like fit him in because he's like He's gonna like you're guaranteed at least 30 goals a season with Haaland. I reckon.
Yeah, I think Haaland would kill it at Chelsea.
I think he would kill it.
I think he'd kill it at Chelsea. But the problem is, I feel like Chelsea need a centre back, a strike. I still feel that they need a striker, and I don't know how big of a priority is getting a new keeper for you, Sam.
See, at the minute, the keeper's looking good because he sorted out the defence. Like he hasn't replaced the defence, but they're playing better.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
He's facing. He's saving them, but he's not. You know, he's not.
It's not like convincing.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. So do you think if you were in a title battle, he'd cost you like the league potentially?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know what was going on.
Just say, like I said to you, Cavani, or even someone like Aguero. Them little drops
Yeah,
he's doing, you think they're not going to tap him in? Exactly.
Yeah, no, they're pouncing on those mistakes. They're pouncing on those, especially that last one in the last minute. I don't know what he was doing. So it's not like he parries it wide. He parries it straight back out.
Straight back out.
Yeah, no, and sometimes he looks a bit shaky. Now, to be fair, I mean, how much did you buy him for?
I think it was about 20. I'm not sure.
20 million. Okay. So not bad.
Yeah,
All right. I reckon maybe sell Kepa and get. Who could you get? Schmeichel's a good shout, but Leicester wouldn't sell him.
All Black.
Yeah, maybe you should have got Martinez from Arsenal when he was available.
Yeah, he's a quality keeper.
Yeah, he would have been quality for you guys, but
Dean Henderson at United, he's not getting a game.
true. Would you take Henderson?
Yeah, I'll take him, but United are going to keep him because De Gea's not going to be there much longer. How old is he now?
Like, I think he's like 32, you know. He's not as old as people think.
He's not that old then, not for a keeper.
He's still got about like 5 years, good 5 years in him.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But you know what? Yeah, back in the day, keepers used to get better as they aged, but I don't feel like it's like that anymore.
But I think with Henderson, it's going to be a case of what Czech was with Courtois. They had to let Czech go just to give Courtois his game time. I think United are going to think, if we don't play Henderson, we're going to lose him.
Yeah.
5 years down the line, Henderson's going to be one of the best. And United's going to think, fuck, what have we done?
Yeah, especially when De Gea's wages are like 3 times that of Henderson's.
Yeah.
But if you can get that off the wage bill, it does him favors. So yeah, man. You know what? Before you leave us, Sam, I thought, you know what? Let's just do a quick player ratings for Chelsea, and then we'll let you go on about your evening. So how we do it is we go one by one, and then if anyone disagrees, just obviously shout out in it. So I'll give you Mendy, Sam. Give Mendy a rating.
We'll say 5 because he saved them, but not convincingly.
That's harsh, bro. Deep, man. Come on, 6.
Yeah.
You meant 6.
Yeah, all right, 6. You're gonna say Ben Chilwell, and I'm gonna say 6 because he weren't that great.
Okay, no. You know what? It's your rating. You gave him 5. Valentine, what are you giving Hudson-Odoi, right wing back?
I don't think he. When I watched the game, I don't think he did anything wrong. He didn't do anything right either. But Thing pulled him out during half time. But I'll give him a 6. I mean, he's playing out of position as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think 6 is fair. Jalil Christensen,
clean sheet, done all right against Rashford and that. He can hold a 6 as well, man. I can't give him more than a 6.
Yeah, and Sam Rudiger.
Rudiger's my man in the match. I'm gonna say 8.
Yeah, I thought he was class today.
I agree.
He bossed it still. He bossed it. And Valentine Aspie.
Aspilicueta, Mr. Reliable for Chelsea. I'll probably give him a 6 as well.
Yeah, 6 is fair. Just a quick one on that one, Sam. Would you say Aspie's a Chelsea legend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only player in a long time you could say is.
Oh, in a long time. Well, you just had Hazard.
Since the likes of John Terry and Lampard, Drogba.
Did this guy just miss Hazard out?
No, I'm class Hazard a legend. Yeah,
this is mad. You know he's doing it again, bro. He's doing it again.
And he's a Chelsea fan as well. Again. He's a Chelsea fan. So there's no bias in that.
I wouldn't call him a legend.
Bro, he won 2 league titles for you.
Well, you wouldn't call Hazard a Chelsea legend. Oh my day.
Sam's blasphemy. And you wait. So you said Aspilicueta is a bigger Chelsea legend than Hazard.
For what he's done, yeah.
You're smoking.
Oh my days.
Nothing
You know
to do
what?
with
I apologize to you because that is mad.
That is mad.
I can't believe what I just heard. I can't believe what I just heard. Anyway, shit, I'm rattled now. I'm rattled now. Jalil, who's the next man? Chilwell.
Chilwell 6 as well. Didn't really do much. I thought he could have got further a bit more, but he didn't do the business for me. So yeah, he gets a 6.
Gets a 6. Kovacic.
Yeah, Kovacic about 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, that's fair. I thought he was good. Yeah, I think that's Ed there saying, God forbid about Hazard not being a legend. Yeah,
Ask Ed. Would he consider Bruno Fernandes a legend now?
Of course not.
Wait.
It's not the same thing though. I mean, Hazard kind of single-handedly won you the trophy as well. Like,
not single-handedly.
He was the best player for Chelsea.
He was the best player by far.
But he wouldn't get in my all-time Chelsea 11.
Okay. He doesn't get in your all-time Chelsea 11.
No way.
Damn.
You know what we need to do? We need to get Sam back on and speak real Chelsea. Have an episode just for Chelsea, I think.
We will have an episode just for Chelsea with Sam because, to be fair, you know what? I was thinking of doing that, but now he said that about Hazard. I'm not sure he's the right person still.
Bring another Chelsea fan in.
Think back over the years, would you have him in your all-time Chelsea 11?
Yeah. Who's ahead of him?
Who's ahead of him in the wing? I want to hear this.
Zola. No, Zola and him can play together, innit?
Where would you play Hazard?
On the left.
On the left. Right, even going back to when Iron Robin was at Chelsea or Damien Duff. I think
Hazard was come on.
He's a Chelsea fan, though. He's a Chelsea fan. He knows what he's talking about. I'm just saying.
I saw what Hazard done to Arsenal every single time. That used to make me cry, man.
You know what? Yeah, I don't mind Sam saying Robin, but it's when he mentioned Duff.
That season with
my head span. My head span. I'm just gonna keep this conversation moving. Because as Don App said, Sam is a madman. Yes, man. All right. Ed saying, hey, there's Ed's response to you. He's saying Hazard's the best player in Chelsea.
Like, let me tell you something about Eduardo. Eduardo's the sort of person years ago told me Czech was the best keeper in the world, but Van der Sar was best in the Prem. Eduardo, that's what he said. Eduardo said that.
Yo, I don't remember my brother saying that, but it's probably he did. He said bad things were said when we were young. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't even make sense. Valentine, who's next? Kante.
I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna give everyone a 6. To be honest, everyone like just put in like an average performance and call it a day. Like, yeah, give me a 6.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't disagree with that. Jalil Mount.
Mount was positive. A lot of shots. He can touch a 7 for me. He's probably the only attacker that deserves a 7 in my opinion.
Okay, and Sam, I'll give you the last two. Ziyech, and then give me Giroud.
I'll say it's going to be a harsh sound 5 for both of them, isn't it?
They didn't score.
I don't think that's harsh.
That's not harsh. They didn't score.
I thought Ziyech was quite poor, actually. His touch was poor. Passing was poor.
He's a quality player, but he just hasn't done it for us. That's what I think. Chelsea.
I think he was injured for Ajax.
I think Ziyech is gone.
If you sign who?
Haaland, then Ziyech is gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Maybe he's a slow, I don't know, maybe he's a Serie A type of player. I don't know. He's a good player, but I don't know, he just doesn't look happy. Even today when he went off, he just looked like, why am I here?
He's playing on the right, he's running down the wing, and then he's stopping to bring it onto his left. You don't get that time in the Prem.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you don't get that time in the Prem.
Hit that line, then put the ball in.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's the Chelsea player ratings. Yeah, you know what? Big up Sam for coming on, talking things Chelsea. We're definitely gonna do a show, bro, on only things Chelsea. So please, when you come back, please come back with a different mindset on Hazard, because that's nah, man, that's just mad.
I think he's just angry he left.
I'm going to come up with my all-time Chelsea 11, and you try and tell me where Hazard fits in.
Yeah, I already know it's Hey, KD. In fact, KD's a Chelsea fan. Hey, chat to Sam, bro. I told you, man, we weren't winning without two of Pulisic, Havertz, and Werner started.
KD said that. He said that.
Yeah, he did say that on Friday, bro. You were right. To be fair, that's true, Sam. Pulisic should have started, don't you think?
He said he's been injured most of the season.
Yeah.
And when he does come on, he's not doing nothing at the minute.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. We got a question. Who flopped more in their first season, Ziyech or Pepe? Oh, I think it's probably Pepe, to be honest.
The season ain't finished yet for Ziyech.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Pepe, man. Pepe.
Yeah, in their first season, because Pepe was 72 mil as well.
Yeah, Pepe.
Pepe was 72 as well. But yeah, man. But listen, yeah, so I think, to be honest, we just want to move on from that game that covers Chelsea and United, and we'll move on to Arsenal. So, Sam, let us know, bro. What do you want to do? You want to stay on or you off, bro? Let us know.
No, I'm off. Guys, say goodnight to the kids.
I appreciate you coming on, Sam, man. Hey, be back on for that Chelsea all-time show.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, respect Hazard, please.
Yeah.
See you later, bro.
See you later on.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
Yes. As well. Yes, Rash. How you doing, bro?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. Hope you're good, man. Big up, Sam. Love you, Sam. Rash, you missed it, you know?
What I miss?
Sam, Chelsea fan said Hazard's not a legend. He said Aspilicueta is a bigger Chelsea legend than Hazard.
Rash.
Shout out Sam with the common sense.
Bro, man said Aspilicueta, you know?
He was asked, John asked him, would you consider Aspilicueta a legend? And he said, yeah, of course, what he done for the club. And as soon as John goes, so Hazard must be a legend, you go, no.
You know why I asked that, Jalil? Because Sam said, Aspilicueta is the first legend we've had in a very long time. I'm like, Hazard just left the other day, bro. That's why I was like, oh boy. I know Sam as well, but listen, big up Sam. Big up Sam's my guy. But I remember when Chelsea signed Hazard in 2012, yeah?
Yeah.
That same summer they signed, remember that Donna, what was his name? Marco Marin.
Oh my days. Gemma Mercy.
Yeah. When they signed him that summer, Sam said that Marco Marin was going to be better than Hazard. And I told him, bro, I'm telling you.
Oh you should have said that when it was on, so we roasted.
But listen, Sam, that's what we love Sam for. KD saying, Aspi bigger legend than Hazard. Is he high? Boycott him off the show. Bro, everyone has opinion. He's a Chelsea fan just like you, bro. So big up Sam. He's never shy to say his opinion, and that's why you have to respect him. Yeah. So big him up for coming on still. But yeah, Rash, you know what? Just in time for the Leicester Arsenal game. You know what? You pretty much saw into the future again.
Not pretty much. I did.
You did. Yeah, you literally said it perfectly. Yeah, 3-1. It's mad. I don't know what's going on, but hey, you did your thing. So I'll leave it to you, bro, to talk about the game.
All right. Well, when Leicester, first of all, let's talk about the opening goal. Leicester's opening goal. I don't understand what it is with the whole defense not ending at the beginning of games. Yeah, Mari ran away. Yeah, got Tierney backed off until he was actually in the box. Mari left the big space. The other guys was like looking behind them like there was people there. They just walk into the box and crack the shot. I knew that was a goal. As soon as he got to the edge of the box, I knew that was going to be a goal. Yeah. So I was thinking to myself, are they going to pick themselves together and realize that they just messed up and, show some character like they did midweek? And they did. The passing forward was good. It was creative. When they was getting into the pockets, into the final third, the triangular passing was brilliant. In order to break Leicester down, because Leicester was trying to close up the gaps quite hard. Do you know what I mean? And So we needed to open them up a bit in order for us to even get there. And I find that the passing that we did in order to do that, I thought it was really good play. There was some good football between Tierney, Lacazette, Pepe, even Xhaka was involved in those ones, and Emil Smith Rowe until he didn't come off. But I think Emil Smith Rowe actually didn't have the best game anyway. I think it was when Ødegaard did come on, he actually showed himself today. Like, I saw Ødegaard today. Yeah, some of the things that he did was brilliant football. Some of the balls, some of the tackles, like it was good to watch. Do you know what I mean? I think it was quite calm and collective, well strategized by the manager. Once we had got the cushion, once we had gone 2-1 up, it's like he said, look, bang the next one in, and we're just gonna hold them. Do you know what I mean? And they did that. They had their game plan. They stuck to it. Yeah, they stuck to it with our major guys on the bench. You know, Saka was on the bench, Aubameyang was on the bench, and Ødegaard was on the bench. Obviously, he came on earlier than Olves. But yeah, I think all round it was a good performance. Except for that first mess up that Mari did in the opening first few minutes, I think he had a great game. I think he had a really, he had Vardy on smash, like. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I was kind of impressed with the mentality of Arsenal. You know, usually we go down in recent years when we go down, that game's done. You know what I mean? But they're showing a lot of character, and the fact that Leicester really didn't have many chances. Do you know what I mean? Like clear, open chances against us besides their goal. It's actually saying something about our midfield and our defense at the minute. I think Arteta's finally got them clicking in the way that they are, to the point where if another team scores, I'm not even that worried. I'm not too worried anymore. Do you know what I mean? But
no, you know what? Yeah, man, well said. I think we controlled the game very well, and I think, to be honest, I think now Pablo Mari really should be starting every game. If we're being honest, I think we've probably seen enough of him to see that he's very comfortable on that left-hand side. And then I think at the moment you can't really take David Luiz out because he's playing quite well right now as well. So just let them play until they mess up. Because Gabriel.
You know what, John? Though about David Luiz, like Marshall scored a goal today. Yeah, it's about time. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't stand this thing with him when he's got the ball. He does this thing where he looks around and is like, like. What? No, I'm not moving. I can't see nothing. I can't. But there'll be 3 guys next to him. You can do a simple ball if you want. And then what he does, he plays it long. He plays it long to like a Pepe who hasn't made a run. Yeah, so it goes off to like as a goal kick, or the goalkeeper picks it up. And I'm just like, you've got to stop doing it. He's got to stop doing that. He's got enough ball experience to know balls like that is damaging to the game and damaging to the team. Do you understand? If you have nowhere to pass it in front of you where you want to, where it can create something, pass it to your guy to your left or to your right. See if they've got an option that can open up from that. Or maybe you can become an option once you've released the ball. I can't stand this throwing the hands up in the air. I can't see nothing. What you think the team can't, your opposition can't see that you ain't got no one to pass to. They're going to close you down. Yeah, you're going to fluff your lines. So
that's one of the traits of David Luiz. He's always looking for the flamboyant pass, and that's why he gets frustrated. So I don't really think that's going to change, given how old he is. He's been doing it for a long time. But yeah, man. I mean, overall, we got the W. It was a good win. Right on time, bro. Like in terms of the game, as we spoke before, right at the beginning, Leicester didn't really have a chance apart from what Ras said at the beginning of the game, and we basically gave them the goal. They didn't create nothing, like nothing at all. So, like, who stood up for you today in terms of for Arsenal?
With Arsenal today, I wasn't only impressed with like our what we did with the ball, also without the ball. We like pressing Leicester really well, like gave them little time on the ball. And with Leicester, Brendan Rodgers rested some players in the Europa League. So I was expecting like more from them today. Yeah. And obviously Maddison didn't play. That was a big miss for them.
Huge miss.
But at the same time, they were poor today, man. They were so poor. But I don't know if that takes anything away from the Arsenal performance, because we were quite good. But in terms of standout performance for Arsenal today, I'll probably Willian. Probably
Willian.
Willian. I think Willian, Pepe, and Xhaka. They did their thing today. Still, I think they were all good, really good today. Hopefully Willian continues this form because we like the next especially the Europa League. He's got that experience as well. Like Willian, he's won the Europa League, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying we should depend on him, but he's got that experience in it. But he's coming into form at the right time, so hopefully he continues that towards the end of the season. But you just know Arteta's going to drop Pepe next game. I don't know what it is. He never gives him a run of games.
He never does. Willian's going to come back into the team now.
Yeah. That's Arteta's boy, isn't it? That's Arteta's boy. He's going to be stuck out on Willian on the wings. Willian on the wings. But yeah, it was a good performance today. And I think in the last few weeks, Arsenal's performance hasn't exactly matched the results. But it's partly due to Arsenal's the way we give easy goals away like we did today. But today, it was really good. Hopefully, it continues that. But good.
Yeah, you're right. Because to be fair, we lost to Wolves 2-1, and that was the David Luiz red card madness. Then there was the Aston Villa game where we gave the goal away early at the beginning. So we've kind of just been shooting ourselves in the foot. The only embarrassing performance we've had was against Man City when we were happy to lose 1-0. Apart from that, I feel like we've been actually playing all right the last few weeks.
With Pablo Mari as well, out of all our defenders, he's the one that's he's very calm, and I like that about him, Like when Gabriel is playing, I don't know, I'm like, what is he gonna do now? But with Mari, you just know he's gonna be calm and just do his thing. I know for the first goal, him and anyway, I thought they never run across, but after that mistake, he was just solid for the whole game. But no, fair enough. Jalil,
just what you got to add to that, man? I mean, it was a great result. Leicester were joint second. As KD says here, I knew Arsenal would get the W, keeping the fight going for that Europa Conference League. Hey, listen. KD, please don't bring that upon us, please. Ed saying Arsenal great rare win today. Yeah, you know what? When you look at how we played today, you start asking yourself, are United really better than us? Should we be scared of United if we got them in Europa League?
I swear we slapped them up at there. Didn't we slap them?
We beat them, we beat them 1-0. Yeah. We played better.
Sometimes you just have to punch a guy once. Knocked out.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. Now we can take on United. Jalil, wait, talk to me, bro. What are you saying?
I mean, there's a few things. There's a stat that came up on Sky Sports today that Leicester haven't left the top 4 since the beginning of the season. They're the only team to be in the top 4, and they're sitting third now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, sitting third.
That shows what kind of team we went up against today. I know when we were making our prediction, I think I predicted 2-1. Rash crazily predicted 3-1. I was like, Rash, wherever you're smoking, let me have some of that, bro.
Trust me, that's what I was thinking, bro.
Yeah.
He went smoking. He's being realistic, and sometimes what's crazy to us might seem unrealistic to some, So it might be realistic to some. So maybe I need to look in the mirror. But anyway, having said that, there was a good topic that came up about Willian. He had an interview this week saying he didn't really want to leave Chelsea. He said they were open and stuff, and that to me should have been a signal to Mikel and the team to say, this guy don't really want to play with us. Do you know what I mean? He don't really want to play with us, to be fair. But having said that, he did turn up in the last 2 games, to be fair, man. He got 3 assists in 2 games. I have to respect it, I'm not going to judge a man off his whole season. He's been poor since the Fulham games, the only time I've seen him turn up. And to see him turn up today, I think we might, if we want to do something in the season, with the season that we've got left, we kind of need Willian to keep doing this. Because he was doing this at Chelsea. He was getting all these assists at Chelsea, and this is what we needed, all this time. And if you looked at him today, he kind of got a free role,
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
He was on the left, right, middle. He was all over the gaff, which was quite good to see. But having said that, today, the first goal was a bit upsetting. I think all the boys said it already, but I just reiterate it. It was poor for Mari, in my opinion. If I'm being honest with you, when we signed Mari, he was a season loan to a lot of other clubs. including Man City, some Spanish teams and some Brazilian teams. And when we bought him, I was thinking, yeah, we're not serious. We're not serious. We actually bought someone who's been loaned out. It clearly doesn't fit into anyone's pattern. What makes you think he'll fit into our pattern? If I'm being 100% honest with you at the moment, if I'm being If I'm being 100% honest with you at the moment, I'm still a bit 50-50 with Mari at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think he was voted like the best defender in the Brazilian league that year. And he was also like the best defender in their Champions League equivalent.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, players win stuff like that all the time for me, you know. But when I see something with my own eyes, yeah, Mari ain't really my typical defender who I like to watch. I prefer to watch David Luiz, if I'm honest, defensively and on the ball. But Mari has impressed me in a few games, but I think the first 10 minutes today just proved to me that he ain't what we need if it comes to challenging. But again, he fixed up, and when he outpaced Vardy, and to be fair, that was the smartest move because as a defender myself, I'm not the quickest. I'm a bit pacey, but when a small little winger come up against me, I do everything in my power to put my body against them, which means they have to run at my pace. They can't run at their pace, they run at my pace. And Mari did that with Vardy today, so I have to rate him. I have to give him the props and I have to big him up.
Vardy's finished.
Yeah, fam. Bro, quick. He's done his thing. So, all in all, great performance. Yeah. And the last thing I'll say, I'm worried. I'm worried about Martinelli. I don't understand how we can be winning 3-1 up and Emile Smith-Rowe gets injured and my man comes on, Odegaard, and then, someone needs to be rested and he brings on Aubameyang. I don't understand why Martinelli can't get some minutes because I feel like all these players coming on, I rate him higher than them. And if you've got a potential talent like that, surely you'll be doing your best to give them 10, 20 minutes or even start them, then take them off. But for him not even to play in the last couple of games, 4, 5, 6 games, I'm worried. And that's what I'll say.
Yeah. You know what? I think there's two things with the Martinelli one. One, apparently Arteta now no longer sees him as a left winger.
Okay.
Now he sees him as a centre forward, which means he's the third choice centre forward behind Aubameyang and Lacazette, which is going to reduce his minutes. Some people say that he's trying to protect him. I don't know what he's protecting him from, because then why are you playing Saka? Why are you overplaying Smith-Rowe? Because that's why he got injured, because he's been overplaying him.
Yeah,
definitely. He should have been rested. But now he's got a groin injury or whatever he's got, and that's Arteta's fault. That's not Smith-Rowe's fault. So I don't really get a Martinelli one. I think we're going to have to wait in the summer. Martinelli strikes me the type of guy that he'll ask for a loan at the end of the season. And you better hope he doesn't go to any good team, because if he goes to a good team and starts bagging, he might come back and say, I want to stay. And that's when now you got some trouble on the horizon. So I don't know. I think the Martinelli one is one to be watched because
didn't he sign a new deal just before Saka?
I think he did, yeah.
So I ain't worried about him. He ain't going nowhere.
He's got a long-term deal, but in that deal, that's roughly 5 to 10 years. Let's say that for example. But in that 2 years, he can still go on loan.
He can, but it doesn't mean we're going to lose the guy.
No, it doesn't mean.
I'm worried about losing Martinelli, especially with Edu there. Edu bring him in. Yeah, remember that. So I don't think he's going anywhere. And if there is something wrong, guarantee Edu's in the background talking it up and trying to fix it. Do you know what I mean? He's too much of a talent for us to say, yeah, you're not for us no more. And Arteta's too smart to not see what Martinelli possesses.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so.
I think Arteta finally kind of should I use the word giving up on Eddie Nketiah, because he doesn't even get game time anymore. Like, he's like,
the Lord.
He's got it on the guy, man.
No offense to Eddie, but good luck to him wherever he goes. Just yeah. Well, you've done your bit for Arsenal, bro. You've done your bit for Arsenal.
Now it's time to go West Ham.
Yeah, go West Ham. To be fair, West Ham would be a great move for him.
West Ham would be a great move for him.
Yeah, it would be a great move for him.
That wasn't a disrespect.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, I can see him there. I wasn't disrespecting West Ham or him, but I can see him playing West Ham role.
We couldn't we couldn't sell him or loan him to West Ham because they're above us. If they were below us, he would have gone.
West Ham. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's see what the comments are saying. Ed's saying United are crap, nothing to be proud of, but our crap is second. Arsenal's crap is 10th. Listen, we'll see you guys in the Europa League final.
Whoa. They haven't beaten us in 3 years. You know all this talk.
Yeah. And, hey, tell him Valentine. Yeah, you heard it, bro. We're going all the way.
We're getting to the final.
We're getting to the final, bro.
Ed, John, whatever you're smoking, let me have some. 10 minutes away from me.
I got the same thing Rash was smoking on Friday still.
Y'all didn't put in on this.
Yeah. hey. Lukaku saying lucky 3-1 victory. Bro, why are you always spoiling our fun, bro? Always.
Hey, let the haters hate. If we don't have haters, then we ain't doing the right thing.
Leicester had too many injuries. Bro, we played our backup team, bro.
We played our second team.
Falak saying, hello, gents. How's everyone? We're all good, thanks, Falak. We're all good. Hope you're blessed as well. I saw you getting on to me on Instagram. It's all love, though. It's all love. It's all love, isn't it? I'm getting this Hazard thing all week still. Hey, really back to say no, we won't see you guys in the Europa League final. We will get further than you. Hey, let's see, G. We'll see. You don't get trophies for individual games, right? Everyone's really just trying to bring down.
No, it's just Man United, guys, man. Forget them.
KD saying, John, you're trying to get clipped and turn into a meme, bro. I hope not. Still, in fact, I take it back. Clip that, G. I take it back. I clip that. Clip that. Ed said Arsenal fans have no haters. Wow. Lukaku, I find it funny how Arsenal are resting for the Europa League when they aren't getting it. Boy.
Do you know what I find funny?
Do you know what I find funny? How United, any United fan I speak to want to big up Bruno. He's not turned up in any game against the top 15. And we're not in the top 15 and he couldn't even touch us. So shut the fuck up. I don't hear no. Hey,
as far as I'm concerned, see Man United fans. Yeah. They want to diss Arsenal, but we beat you, bro. Yes, what did I say about you? What did I say?
Boy.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, listen, nothing more can be said, you know what I'm saying? Nothing more can be said still. Okay, you know what? We're getting some credit. Solid performance, but you can't lie. Leicester were broken. They were, bro. They were.
Arteta made 6 changes. 6.
But no, listen, he's giving us some credit. You know what I'm saying? He's giving us some credit. He's being fair.
Madison was the only player they missed out today who normally starts. You're getting the whole loss to Madison and then all the injuries. And come on, we battered them.
They had the whole team on, Bob. From when Tielemans is in the midfield, they should be strong. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what people are saying. Leicester had a full squad today, bar Madison.
They have Barnes. They're them, man.
They had everyone, bro.
They have Sionko as well.
Falak saying, LOL, John, you put Henry and Legend and Giggs in world class. It is a joke, my friends. Listen.
Man, it's still on that.
Listen. Like I said, on Tuesday, when we do our next one, I'm not going last anymore. Yeah, Rash is going last now. Rash can take the heat.
I've already said, that heat is specifically designated for the host.
Yeah.
That's your title.
Hey, I can't even lie. Yeah, it's true. All right. Ed's saying, how can a second place team hate on a 10th place team? Nah, don't big up Bruno. Yeah, at least you're a realistic United fan, bro. We've seen some United fans say some crazy things about Bruno.
Crazy.
Can't lie, Olympiacos could give Arsenal smoke.
They could.
They could.
I'm not gonna lie. After last year.
Yeah, after last year. Let's say, when's the last time Arsenal won the Champions League? Why is that important?
That's rhetorical.
5 years ago.
4. It's 4G.
Oof. I thought it was 3.
It was 4 years ago. We lost 5-1 to Bayern Munich back to back.
Oh,
I remember that game, you know.
And listen, let's forget about all that, man. Let's not let them bring down Rash. Leno, what are you giving him in goal, ball? Player ratings.
let me remember Leno's performance now quickly.
Didn't really do anything.
Didn't really do anything, did he? He's got a, do you know what? People have started to clock onto him. Do you notice Leicester was having bare shots from outside of the box in the first half?
I was wondering why. He's a good shot stopper, though.
But he parries the ball. He never catches the ball.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
He
he does.
gets it or punches it. And I think they've clocked. He don't catch the ball. But today he started catching the ball because I think they clocked, he don't catch the ball. You know what I mean? So he started catching. No, actually, it was their shots. Their shots were just crap, actually. And the first shot that they did, he shouldn't be getting beaten. He can't keep getting beaten every time someone gets past the defense. Yeah? When he gets, when we lose and the goals that we concede, it's angering me because I'm thinking, wow, it's like you don't save any shots unless our defenders getting away. Do you know what I mean? It's starting to get on my nerves now, or unless the shots are soft. So mediocre performance. Below average, actually, I'd say. I say he got a 4. Should never have let that in.
Ooh, 4.
Leicester didn't trouble him, and the one time he did get troubled, he didn't save it.
You think he should have saved that, bro? I thought that was a great finish.
It was. Look, he got his angles wrong, and he got his angles wrong in the last game that we conceded the goal, just like that as well. Do you know what I mean? He can't keep getting beaten like that. Like, I've got to be able to say we got a good keeper. At the moment, we just got a keeper, bro. Do you know? I didn't think he was outstanding. I don't even think he was average. He would have, because Leicester didn't give him any trouble. So what you should have done is save that shot. Don't let them score past you if they're not giving you any trouble. They score past you, so you ain't even got an average performance.
I agree.
That's my reasoning.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Who's next? By the way, people, smash that like button. I forgot to say it today. And if you're new, subscribe. Big up everyone for the support. Much love. Valentine, Cedric.
Yeah, I give Cedric a 6. 6 still. But one thing I'll say about Cedric, is like, you know, on the right wing, like he always makes the overlapping runs, and that gives Pepe a lot of chance to like go like he takes players away from him and gives Pepe like an open space, which is something Bellerin doesn't do. So yeah, I rate him for that. But on today's game, I'll give him a 6 still.
I'll argue a 7, you know.
7,
me too. I would as well.
The reason why I'd argue a 7, is because all season we've been watching what Bellerin can do. And Cedric did everything we begged Bellerin to do. As you said, you made a very good point, Valentine, in regards to giving that options to Pepe and giving that space to Pepe. He just kept doing that. No wonder Pepe was doing the business today, because Pepe was one of our best players, and it wouldn't have been otherwise for Cedric. If Bellerin was there, issues. Cedric, for me, going back and forth today, bro, that guy, he made me happy. He's not the best, but he just gave me something different to look at on that right hand side. So yeah, I'll have to give him a 7, man.
Apparently PSG coming back for Bellerin this summer. I will get rid, you know.
But you know what? Yeah, like I agree, and what you were saying as well about him providing the space for Pepe to maneuver inside. I've noticed in the last few games, and I don't know if this is what Arteta's asked of Bellerin, but he doesn't do the overlap. He actually goes inside instead. Yeah, he's been going inside all the time. So there's been no outlet for that guy, for that winger so them to take a defender with him, so he can either go in or play the ball forward so he can whip one in. Do you know what I mean? Cedric's had a good game, and he's been doing that consistently, to be honest.
He has. And you just think like Saka's been doing so well, and that's with Bellerin doing nothing on the overlap. So imagine he had someone on the overlap, how much better Saka would even be.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Who's next? David Luiz, Jalo. Go.
Yeah, he didn't really do too much. I mean, compared to him on the weekday with Gabriel, he was a bit shaky. If one of them was shaky, the other one was shaky. But today he got a goal as well. Yeah, I've got to give him an 8, man. He wasn't at fault for the goal, so you can't for me, I'm seeing the open mind, keeping a clean sheet. And he played well. So I'm gonna go for 8.
Yeah, 8 fair. Rash Padomari ended Vardy's career.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. He's still funny, but yeah.
I would have given him the same as Luis, but that opening goal, bruv, the way he just was nowhere. Yes. I just can't let that go. You don't run, bruv, man ran away, you know.
Yeah, that's mad.
Can't let that go. So he has to get a 7.
Yeah, that's fair. Tierney, Valentine.
Tierney, I'll give it a 7. I don't think he done anything wrong. And the balls he puts into the box, fam. Kolasinac was in Arsenal for like three years. Like, he never used to put them balls in like that. Like, Tierney's just different gravy, man.
Different gravy.
But he just whips it in. Like, yeah, I'll give him a 7. I love Tierney, man.
Yeah, Tierney's class, man. Jalil, Granit Xhaka.
Okay, Granit was probably one of our good players today. I'm not gonna say best. He's one of our good. He done his thing, man. I'm gonna keep it nice and short, man. He gets a 7 from me, man. Keep it nice and short.
I think 7's fair. He was played very well in the second half. Even I can say that. Rash, El Nene.
I think El Nene is the thing is, yeah, I would have rated him the same as Xhaka, but you didn't notice him as much. But he done his role that he was supposed to do. He didn't flop. He was marking. He was doing everything that he was supposed to do. Didn't stand out as one of the team's standout players. However, he did what he was supposed to do. So I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. I just want to say something to that as well. And Nene today, he was good for me, man. He was good. I think the only thing I'm lacking with Nene, because today he did a positive pass and he can't impress me. But the only thing I'm lacking is the tackles. Because I thought Xhaka, like, how many tackles did you do today? You had like 4 or 5 good tackles, slide tackles and stuff. If Nene put just tackles into his game instead of like running off people or, going to people and then backing off, well, I'd love him, but yeah, I could have argued with 6. He's done his job, man. I'm not complaining with that, but I just would love to see him tackle more.
Have you noticed that Mari don't tackle?
Well, Mari never tackles. I don't rate him. I don't rate him.
But you know what? I don't mind the fact he doesn't tackle because that means he's always reading the game well.
That's what he said. Yeah,
you think so, but at the same time, he also backs up until the attackers in the box.
That's true. That's where his lack of pace comes in.
Yeah,
that's where. Yeah. You have to, we'll have to watch out for that one. That's an interesting point. We're gonna have to watch out for that because you can't keep backing away because wrong man will just
every now and again.
Yeah, 100%. Who's next? Smith Rowe, yeah, Valentine Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, I think, like you said earlier, I think Arteta's been overplaying him. I don't know. He didn't really do much today, and before he got injured, I'll probably give him a 6, to be honest. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah,
I probably would have gave him a 5, just average today. Actually,
he could have had a
6 is fair. 6 is fair.
As well. Jalil, the man of the moment, William.
You can't even do it because he got 2 assists. You can't even do it.
Yeah, don't hate Jalil.
You see me, as soon as you said William, man of the moment, I'll straight away start looking at other games. And personally, that's not fair. You've got to judge a man off this game. So you've got to judge a man off this game. 2 assists. So the first one was a cross into the box with David Lewis' header. You've got to rate it. It was just a
brilliant cross.
Brilliant
cross.
Okay. It's debatable.
He literally meant to go to him, bro. It was a training ground move.
It was. And the second one was a bit nuts. It was a scramble. But
look at him playing on words. Nuts,
to be fair, the last one was a scramble, but to be fair to the guy, to be honestly fair to him, he stuck a toe. He saw my man coming in, Pepe coming in, he stuck a toe out. You've got to give him an 8. I can't give him a 9.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Hold on.
I thought you were going to give him
Wait. Why can't you give him a 9?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, why?
He didn't. He got 2 assists, but he didn't impact the game as much more as I wanted him to.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Well, okay.
liberties though. It's a bit liberties though.
Okay, cool. Let me say this to you, yeah? Give me 5 good moments other than the 2. So give me 3 more moments of Willian done today that you can say, that's the guy.
Rather in the build-up play, he was actually part of it all the time. In the build-up,
that's the 2 already.
No. Anytime we got into the final third, he was in the build-up play for everything. He was
part of the build-up play for the penalty that we got. He skipped past the man on the halfway and then played it through.
Yeah, as well.
But listen, I don't think 8's bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But you know what it is? It's because, do you know what? Today, finally, I saw a glimpse of the Willian that I like. I saw it, and I was thinking, like, I was actually saying, nah, give the ball to Willian. I even said that. Give the ball to Willian. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because he's there doing his thing. Do you know what I mean? I think you just got to give people credit where it's due sometimes. I haven't liked him since he's come to Arsenal, except for that very first game he played. Other than that, he's been poor. But today, he was one of the players that made the difference for me.
Yeah, 100%. So what would you give Pepe, Rush?
I give Pepe a 9.
Yeah,
I think he was our most effective attacking player today.
Yeah, he was so good first half. He made that left back go off at half time.
Yeah, and I felt sorry for him because he's a young buck as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel sorry for him, but listen, you guys know how football works. When you see the weak link, there's no mercy in the game.
No.
You gotta be like a prey, bro. You gotta go after it, and that's what Pepe did. So,
but you know what? More for Leicester for not playing, for not starting with why is his name gone out of my head? The guy who came on. The guy who came on for the young kid. What's his name? The black lad, man. What's his name? Pereira came on for him. Yeah. And I think Pereira is a good player. I think he's a good player as well. Like he's overlooked by many, not by me though. He's a good player and
quality.
To not start with him. I don't know what they was actually thinking, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a strange one. That's a strange one. That's to be fair. And Valentine, last player, Lacazette.
Lacazette. He didn't really get enough of clear-cut chances. But when we needed him for the penalty, he just stuck it away. I could give him a 7. Just give him a 7 still.
Yeah, I thought he had a really good hold up as well.
Yeah. But he always does, doesn't he?
He always does. He always does. I don't think he's had a bad season, to be fair.
He hasn't. He's had a really. I think out of our front line, Saka, he's been the guy.
Yeah, second best player. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, Aubameyang's had a very good spur in the last month. He's got a lot of goals, but over the course of the season, I feel Lacazette's had more of an impact than Aubameyang this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but it's good that now they're kind of both on form at the moment, so they can push each other, which is a good thing. We're going to need that for Europa League.
In the last 3 games or so, like Lacazette hasn't got a sniff. I was thinking it's probably some internal issues that's gone on behind the scene because he did not make sense because he's been doing okay this season. So I was thinking something must have gone on behind the scene. I don't know.
I think it's just that they want to let him go in the summer.
I thought it was because it's not like it's not like he ain't going to get any more games this season. So the fact that he missed these 3 games, it's not really, to me, telling us anything about what's happening in the summer. Because imagine if he plays bare games from now till then. Now, what does it mean? Do you know what I mean? So, but to me, I think that was more for Aubameyang. He had a poor show recently. He's been going through a lot behind the scenes as well. Had some family issues and everything like that. And I think his confidence was low. And I think Arteta wanted to just reassure him that I still think you're that guy. So I'm gonna play you. And if you score, I'm gonna play you again. If you don't score, I'm still gonna play you because you're my guy. And he probably wanted him to feel that confident again.
Yeah, maybe.
So that when he's sitting on the bench, he ain't thinking I'm shit. He's thinking, I'm just gonna come on and bang goals. That's what I think. I hope so.
Yeah. To be fair, you're probably right because, like, even today, Aubameyang wouldn't have minded being on the bench because he's like, yeah, I done my job in the week, chilling today. I come on if I need it. And because him and Lacazette have a good relationship, he's probably happy that Lacazette bagged. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of healthy. So yeah, you're right. To be fair, and if that's the case, then fair play to Arteta. That's good. That's good still.
Yeah. I feel. Do you know what? Something tells me that Arteta's a good manager. You know what I mean, a good manager. Like he has a good relationship with his squad members.
Yeah, the only reason I hesitate, but it's only isolated incidents, is just the Saliba thing. I don't even think the Guendouzi thing is Arteta, because we've seen that Guendouzi's had the same problems everywhere he's been. So we know that's a Guendouzi problem. But really, yeah, it's just the Saliba thing, really. So, but again, Saliba.
I hope Saliba doesn't leave, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he will now. He's playing well at Nice, though. He's playing well at Nice.
Because he's deleted Arsenal from like his social media thing. Like, he's like, you know what, your description. Like he's taking Arsenal off. Like, he's just. You know what?
No, he's moving nuts, though. He's moving nuts.
You know why? Do you know what happened?
He's moving nuts, though.
That's why he took it off, because of that. Because after that video, a lot of Arsenal fans, not even Nice fans or French fans, a lot of Arsenal fans were harassing him after that, saying, "What are you doing?"
But of course,
well, you're gonna get that. What do you expect?
It was Arsenal fans. It was no one else.
Because this is why. Do you want to know why? Because we move different over here. We're not accepting that. You see that? We're like, what's going on?
It was
what I mean. Yeah, over there, that might be social norms and that. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
It was wrong.
I don't know what was going on in that video. All I know is I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't know what was going on.
If my son was doing that, I'll be pissed off.
Of course, bro. Nah, man, that's madness.
Why are you recording it? Just tell them, listen, we're professional football players. Let's leave that nonsense to whatever, but let's be professional. You've got to be professional at all times. And realistically, I heard that, not to go into too much detail, Saliba was 16. That's under the age, I think, or 15. It was like so you shouldn't been in that. Someone was doing a sexual act at the time. You shouldn't be in that scenario. So that's just, it's ridiculous.
That's a whole different thing still. All I know is that we all know about the thing about changing rooms or unique places, but I can safely say I've never been part of a changing room where I've seen any of that madness. So yeah. But hey, So we moved. Anyway, 10 minutes left. Let's wrap this up. Let's give Spurs some love still. The Gareth Bale, the man Jalil said should have been a legend this week. You know, I feel like you feel a bit vindicated, bro. Speak to us about Bale.
Yeah, man. So, you know, a lot of people saying Bale's washed. I said, let's just wait until he gets fit. I'm not going to speak about Spurs. Yeah, it's true. I'm going to speak about Spurs. I want to speak about Bale, specifically the impact he had on all 4 goals today. All 4 goals.
Oh, no, Jalil. Sorry, pause, bro. He did that before he was even an Arsenal dude, bro. Yeah? Don't say Arsenal man moving sus. We don't do them things, bro. Allow it. Carry on, Jalil.
I didn't say that.
No. There was a message.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Gareth Bale was involved in all 4 goals, from the opener to the last bit. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, we don't need to talk about him being a legend, but let's talk about how he impacts games. He impacted all the goals today, and I feel like he will be a starter. But there is a thing. I saw him, you know, stretching one of his calves out again today, so he might be injured again. He just has these spurs, and then he just disappears for 3 to 4 games, and this is why people think he's not good enough, if that makes sense. But all in all, yeah, Bale done his thing. Harry Kane, Son, them man do their thing, you know, all the time. And I feel like defensively, this is today's defense that Spurs put out as the best defense they have. So if they face us, you know, in the next 2 weeks, then 100% Spurs could beat us, because that defense is too hard to break down.
Yeah, man. No, well said. Yeah, no, Bale turned up today. They all turned up today. They smashed Burnley. Hopefully we can do that to Burnley next week. But you just know Burnley are just going to park the bus. I don't understand why Burnley didn't park the bus today like they usually do.
Bruh, I was expecting that, man.
Oh, I don't know what they were doing today. You know they're going to do that again next week. They're just going to park the bus.
Yeah.
You know they're going to just sting the place out. So I don't know. maybe they were doing Mourinho a favor. But you know what? I don't even want to touch on Spurs too long. You know, they won 4-0. Like, Rash, Valentine, any nice words you want to give for Spurs?
Well done.
Hey, nah, you know what? Yeah, hey Jalil, please, yeah, try and find a way to get Jesse on the show. We need Jesse and Rash to go out on the show, bro.
Look, they go out in person as well. I've seen these two kick off before. So, but he said he needs 24 hours. Give him a show and he'll be on. So,
say no more. We'll do a specific Tottenham show, innit? But yeah, so with Leicester's injuries, I felt like saying LOL, the look on Rash's face, I'm dead. Yeah, that's the worst well done I think I've seen in my life. Like, there was no emotion on that one.
You know what? I'm sorry, I didn't watch the game, innit? So, you know.
Yeah, you didn't miss much, bro. Spurs played well, but yeah. Spurs finishing above Arsenal. Yeah, we know they are probably. You know what? It's not even guaranteed they're finishing above us. So I wouldn't speak too soon.
But that don't even hurt anymore. You know? They can say that.
Really I still reckon if Mourinho doesn't get top 4 or win the Europa League, he's gone.
I reckon that as well. You saw this week they were linked to Nagelsmann. The Leipzig man.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think he'll be good for them. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't want him to go there. But again, I don't know. But yeah, great win for Spurs. Well back in the battle for top 4, even though I still think they'll miss out. But I'm not gonna lie. I think they have a chance in Europa League as well. I'm not gonna lie.
I think they do. Especially with Mourinho, he loves the cup competition.
Yeah, he loves just stealing the cup. He loves stealing the cup. But yeah, man, listen. And the last game, City 2-1 against West Ham. We all kind of expected City to win. I think we all had City winning more convincingly. But you know what? They did the job. And you know what? Rather than talk about the game, because West City still won, right? It's more of a question that was brought to me yesterday. So let's end the show on this. Who do you think has had a better career, Pep or Mourinho? I don't know who wants to start off.
Pep.
Yeah?
Mourinho did that amazing win against Barca. Because that game they should have won.
Never.
2% percentage of the ball and go and nick it. Like, I don't know. If I'm honest, and if it's a question where who's better or not, or who I'd prefer, I think Pep, man. Pep's playing style through Barca to Bayern to City, it's got to be Pep, man. And I feel like he's still got another 20, 30 years in this game to win more. You know, I think Jose as a manager, his tactics and everything's run out, man. It's boring. It's not good to look at. It's not attractive. But Pep's still doing it. The young boys, man. Who really, if we're being honest, has Jose bought and made into he's a player as a kid, like compared to what Pep's done with Foden. Like, let's be real. So for me, Pep's still got time. He's with the times. But yeah, I think Jose's washed, man. He's a great manager, though. I guess I know one day we're going to do the manager one where we're classing managers, but
yeah, we will.
He'll definitely be in world class, you know. And I think Pep will be there as well. But I think Pep will just be that tier above him.
Okay, Rash, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Pep's better.
Yep,
he was a better player. Obviously, sorry, he played the game at a high level.
Yeah.
He understood the ethos behind Barcelona and what they are about. Do you know what I mean? I think most of them they go through, I forgot the name of the academy, but it's like a passing excellence, like excellence of passing or something like that.
La Masia.
Yeah. What's that say again?
La Masia, the Barcelona one.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So they go through that, and he kind of embodied that type of style of football. You know what I mean? He brought that to life in Barcelona, and to that Barcelona that he put together, yeah, I haven't seen another team kind of emulate that again. You know what I mean? And he went to Munich. All right, he didn't achieve what he went out and set out to do in Munich, but he's still done his thing with Bayern Munich as well. He's come to England now. He's won the Premier City, just the once, isn't it?
Twice.
Yeah. So he's won it twice already, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's on his way to a third.
Yeah.
Mourinho has only won the Prem 3 times with other clubs as well. Do you understand? So Pep's already doing that. You didn't have to move clubs in order to do that. Doing it with the same guys. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and you can just tell the effect that an impact on the players that the manager has when he enters, and then halfway through the season, you can tell who's better, because whenever they both enter into a contract, one team's elated, the other team is, we could win a cup, we could. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But we're not sure what's going to happen. And then midway through a season or 2 seasons, we see the relationship.
Yeah. Started. Has he frozen?
Yeah, it's frozen.
Damn, that was mad. That's the quickest freeze I've ever seen.
Still
I've
frozen.
never seen that before. That's mad, bro. But yeah, Valentine, bro. While Rash is unfreezes himself, what have you got to add on that Pep Jose Mourinho point?
Yeah, I agree with Jalil and Rash. I'll go for Pep as well. But one thing I would say is Mourinho, like when it comes to like Champions League pedigree, like he's done it with Porto and he's done it with Inter. Like that question mark will always be on Pep's head that he can't win the Champions League without Messi. I think he's eventually going to win it with Man City, but at the moment that question mark is still there. But I'll go with Pep. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's fair. That Messi thing is just hanging over over his head. It's mad.
Yeah,
bro.
and you can tell it hurts him because, like, I think it was Bernardo Silva that said when they got knocked out from the Champions League last season against Lyon, Guardiola didn't even come to the dressing room. He just went straight home.
Are you serious?
He just went straight home. He didn't talk to the players. That's how pissed off he was.
He must have been human, bro. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you're playing football, yeah, and your manager don't even come to the change room. Where's the gaffer? Like, he's gone, lads. You're like, I'm having to look for a new club still. Hey, but listen, it's mad still. But listen, people, we've got through a lot today. Big up Sam again for coming on at the beginning of the show. It was great to have him on talking about Chelsea. It was great to have his thoughts and opinions. And yeah, man, we'll definitely have him back on again soon for a specific Chelsea show. Then we went through the Arsenal game. Great win for Arsenal. Particularly Pepe and Willian really showed up today. So fair play to them. Credit where credit is due. And then we've quickly touched on the Spurs game, Bell turning up, and the City game. We knew it was kind of a formality, really, but so we kind of switched it up and talked about Pep and Mourinho instead. That Ed saying, hey, big up the boys, Valentine and Jalil. Hey, big up to both of them, obviously, as always. But yeah, listen, people, hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you can watch the second half of the Liverpool game. I think it's still 0-0 entering half-time against Sheffield United, so that's interesting. And yeah, we're going to be back on Tuesday. We're doing an episode on the best centre mids of the 2000s, so make sure to tune in for that one. Should get heated as always. Couple players bound to get disrespected. Watch out, Vieira. But it should be a good show. It should be a good show. And you know what? After the more Hazard disrespect I heard today, then on Tuesday I'm coming for a straight vengeance because this is
wow. Hazard is getting too disrespected, man. Top player.
No,
Man.
Tell them, please. Tell them about Hazard, man.
Quality,
Come
man.
on.
Quality.
Man said Aspilicueta. Nah, hey. I digress. But listen, people, Jalil, Valentine, appreciate it, guys. Have a good evening. And people, we're out. Peace.
Peace, man.
Peace.